Welcome to a brand new episode of Light the Wick. I'm your host, Megan Jones. On today's show, we will take a look at how YSU students are helping Flint, Michigan, get an exclusive inside look at the newly relocated Rookery Radio, and instead of stopping to smell the roses, buy them. But before we get to that, I recently stopped by the Youngstown Playhouse to find out how they are celebrating Black History Month. Searching for ways to celebrate Black History Month? Look no further than Youngstown's own Playhouse.
Carolina Change rehearsals are in full swing, and I got to take a look behind the scenes.
I'm Dr. Chris Hill. I'm the director of Caroline or Change at the Youngstown Playhouse. Caroline or Change tells the story of a black maid in Lake Charles, Louisiana in 1963, in November of 1963. And Caroline is the name of the maid. She works for a Jewish family in Lake Charles. Lake Charles in 1963 had a large and prosperous Jewish community and a large and not prosperous or affluent black community. And so Caroline lives that life. Sonia, who plays Caroline, is the same age as the character. She works for a living just like Caroline does. She has kids just like Caroline does. And she's able to connect to that role in really beautiful ways. And I'm really lucky to get to work with one of my own students from YSU, Jessica Hirsch, in the role of Rose.
I am playing Rose Stopnick-Gelman, and I'm also choreographing. This show is really, really hard. It's almost entirely sung through, and the music is completely atonal. For reference, I learned Into the Woods in a week, and this show has taken us a couple months to learn. So it's very, very hard music, but it's amazing.
I'm here at the Youngstown Playhouse, where the cast and crew for Carolina Change are hard at work. Come support Black History Month in our local community theater. See you at the show.
Caroline or Change will be showing at the Youngstown Playhouse February 16th through 18th and 23rd through 25th. Don't miss out. Auditions for the YSU Talent Show will be held from 10 to 12 on Monday and 3 to 4 on Thursday of next week. Location for auditions has yet to be determined. The talent show will take place in early March. Tune to upcoming episodes of Light the Wick for the debut date. The university's Black Student Union hosted a Flint, Michigan water drive on Monday at Kilcawley Center. This is just one of the many activities taking place at Youngstown State University during Black History Month. Students had the opportunity to give back and support Flint as the city is still struggling to provide its people with clean water. Black Student Union members were accepting both physical water donations as well as monetary donations. Students who were not carrying cash were still able to donate by purchasing water from vendors within Kilcawley Center.
We are hosting a Flint water drive. So Black Student Union here on campus, we found that it is a need for, just a need that the Flint natives really need clean water because they've been deprived of it since 2014. So we took it upon ourselves to start up a water drive in order to alleviate their plight.
Water collection will take place every Monday in Kilcawley Center until February 26th. Throughout the month of February, the Solomon Gallery in Bliss Hall will be featuring the artwork of Malcolm Motubu Smith. This African American History Month art show features multiple ceramic insinuations and vessel sculptures. Smith's works are inspired by the intersections of graffiti art, comic book illustrations, and jazz. Also found in the exhibit are some of Smith's improvised drawings. The art show will be open for viewing from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday throughout February 23rd. Creating a relationship between the city and the local university is the key to success. A few months after November's election, SGA held a town hall event with two of Youngstown's newly elected officials. Light the Wick reporter Nabi Nagaoka reports.
The city of Youngstown's new mayor and municipal court judge visited YSU early this week. The Ohio room was packed with many audiences to speak and listen to their concerns on the city of Youngstown.
Whatever I can do to help facilitate this relationship and grow and see how we provide some outreach, some better support to my veterans, I'm all in.
Do you have any plans on doing millennial engagement?
The millennials have an ideal, and don't get this wrong, you guys want to make a change. If you love people, government works for you. If you don't like people, don't don't get in government work. Because it's about personality and people.
Many YSU students, faculty, and staff were actively involved, and Brown spoke how important social works are for their life.
Do you think there's something that an internship with YSU students could really impact the community in the sense of the predatory housing?
Social work prepared me for everything in life. I use a lot of those social work skills, but it's how do I apply it?
I'm a social worker by heart. With joining them, I would get involved because I want to see progress for my city. But you can see some tangible changes in the community. You're looking for, how do you change a community? That's by being involved.
For Light the Week, I'm Nami Nagaoka.
People gathered for fine wine and music here on campus a few weeks ago. The 23rd annual Mad About the Arts was held at the McDonough Museum of Art last Friday and began with live music from YSU's Jazz Ensemble.
Mad About the Arts is the annual benefit for WYSU, the university's public radio station, 88.5 FM, and the McDonough Museum of Art, which is Youngstown State University's Center for Contemporary Art.
Wine and catering options were provided by area restaurants to all who attended the benefit, and art projects from the museum's immersion exhibition were also featured, along with music from the Sensations toward the end of the evening, all of which Leslie Brothers, the museum's director, has enjoyed over the years.
I love the whole evening, and I'm always impressed by the number of people that show up to support these two organizations. It's amazing to see, and it's a wonderful thing to know every year as we go forward.
Rookery Radio recently relocated to the Annex in Kilcolly Center. Our reporter, Ashley Munson, was there to get an inside exclusive.
Alrighty guys, I'm standing here in the new Rookery Radio station. It is in the Annex in Kilcolly. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek behind the scenes exclusive look at what it's like to run your own radio show.
My role for Rookery Radio is I'm the station manager, and I basically oversee all of the day-to-day operations of the station. I run the website, and I just kind of pretty much have my hand in just about everything that happens with the station.
I started in the fall semester. I've been continuing it since this semester, so not even a full year. But I got the show through taking the radio workshop class, and I didn't realize at the time. They were like, hey, you get a show. I am the event coordinator, which basically means that I have to plan out like events or certain like parties, fundraisers, whatever Rookery Radio hosts.
Reporting for Light the Wick, I'm Ashley Munson.
The Sisters of Delta Zeta are selling wooden roses in spirit of Valentine's Day. The roses come in a plethora of colors ranging from blue, yellow, red, orange, purple, pink, and of course the color of love, red. The wooden roses are sold for $1 a piece, $5 for 6, or $10 for 12. The roses are being sold from now until Valentine's Day from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can give your loved one a rose that will never die, just like your never-ending love. That will do it for this week's episode. If you have any story ideas or something you would like Light the Wick to cover, check out our email listed on the screen. From all of the crew here at Light the Wick, I'm Megan Jones. Have a great week, Youngstown, and happy Valentine's Day.